Now what we're going to do is just copy this one and this one, because our next section also has a heading and a subheading like that. Okay, so let's see what is the subheading or heading. Okay, so milestones. I'm going to skip some of the sections of this video very with a lot of speed because they are the same task we have done again and again. So don't worry if I do it very quickly. I'm going to center line it, maybe something like this. Okay, now it's in the center. Okay, Control C, Control V. I think I made extra copies, so I'm going to give it a center line, something like this. Okay, so now we have our heading over here. Now we have step 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are going to have some icons. So I'm going to go to icons. You can place some icons, keep wasting your time over here by selecting icons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to media, and I'm going to give an icon name like first name was evaluate your idea, evaluate your business design for your users. So evaluate your business, evaluate, something like this. Okay, then we have some text below it. It is going to be some text like this. Okay, so I'm going to give you a tip over here. Control C, Control V. It is going to be in the middle like this, a bit short. Okay, so maybe you can change the color to some dull gray to something like this. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to group it, Control or Command G, and pressing Option we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 copies. Okay, so we have already made the 4 copies. This is how you are going to create even in your designs. Okay, so this is a very good method. Create one element which is going to be repeated again and again, make it perfect, and then repeat it. Okay, so here we have the second option. So I'm going to skip this very because with the speed, because this is going to be a repetitive task. You need to double click to get inside any symbol. Okay, so it is basic group. Okay, so you can also right click and ungroup it. Okay, where is the ungroup? Okay, so it is basically this. Okay, also you can click this ungroup. I think it's Command Shift Control G or Command Shift G. Okay, to ungroup. So they are easy to edit like that. Otherwise you need to double click it to get inside the symbol. Okay, so now I'm going to again speed up my video. I'm going to group them back, align them again because some of them are misaligned. So I'm going to click both of them to align them again like that. Okay, so if you think that something is not aligned, make sure you align it like this. Okay, so all of them have been aligned. Now I'm going to make adjustments. Maybe I'm going to select all of them like this. Okay, so this is not a group. Command G or Control G. Okay, now we are going to select all the groups and we are going to click, I think it was this one. Yes, this one. Okay, so it has aligned all of them horizontally in the middle like this with same distance from each side. Okay, now they are aligned a lot better. Alt Option, I'm holding it and dragging it to make another copy like that. Now we are going to move to another section, which is our team, I guess. Yes, we have our team. You can also show your achievements or something like that, but I'm going to skip this section. Our team is special. We are full of this. Okay, so I'm going to copy Command C or Control C, Control or Command V, drag it down. Okay, now we are going to get some images over here like head shots or something like this. Okay, so in the media we have this webcam which resembles what we need over here. Okay, so we have one over here like this, and we can have some text over here, maybe a link or just a text. Okay, so we can use this subtitle or maybe text. Okay, so here is the name with title. Okay, so name is John Doe. We don't worry much, we should not be much worried about a text which is very small. Okay, we have text over here which was a large text. Here we might have just one line or one title or label or something like this, so don't worry about it. So I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to duplicate it and write his name like internet, maybe internet marketer, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to quickly duplicate all this, just align them first. I'm pressing Shift key to make multiple selections, and then I'm going to align them like this. Just group it, select all of them, Control Command G. Okay, so we have one group over here. It is going to be aligned with the top group over here. Alt or Option key 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm going to align them quickly with this horizontal alignment, and you can see we have our team area done. Now again we need a horizontal rule, so we are going to duplicate it like this. Now we have some space issues over here. Unlock the browser and make it a bit bigger like this. Again, lock it so you don't move it by mistake. Okay, now again we need a heading over here and a subheading. Okay, so let's make it a bit size. Okay, so Command Control C, Command V, and we have a paragraph over here. So for paragraph we are going to use this text over here. These are the notations you can use. You can see over here color red, color. So inside this the text will be of red colors. Okay, so if you want to use something like this, you can use it, but I just want to use simple text and paragraph, so we should not be worried about it right now. Okay, so I'm going to select this, double click, paste it over here, center align it, and like that. Okay, now we have two buttons over here. Let's add some buttons, or maybe we can copy this same button, Command C and Command V. Let's move it to the bottom like this. I'm dragging it. Okay, so we have two buttons, I think, get a quote, or I think free consultation. So we have two buttons over here, and we have some text over here which is going to be a label, I guess, label. So let's put some text like free quote. I don't remember what we put over here, and also here we have phone number 0800 333 555. Okay, so it is going to be aligned with this. Okay, now we have almost the shape of our main page. Let's add the address over here, which is this one. Command Control C, and let's add text over here, which is going to be this. Okay, so let's see what we had. Okay, Okay, so paragraph is bold. We need to add asterisk marks to make it bold. So I'm using asterisk in front of this line. Okay, so we have this one bold. Okay, so this is done. Let's move our links over here, which are going to be our social links. So let's write Facebook. Okay, so this is going to be Facebook link. Then we need a Twitter square, and then we need an Instagram or LinkedIn. Maybe I think LinkedIn. Okay, now you can also click all of them, make them the space in between them constant, and we are going to group them. Control G or Command G, and let's move it like that. Okay, so we have our initial wireframe ready. We don't need to worry about it much, that it is how it is going to be looked when it is finalized design. We just need the elements to be on this page. Okay, so right now you can see it is not in the middle. Also this one, it's need to be in the middle like this. Okay, so we have some problem over here. Okay, so also you can select the whole group like this and move them around. Okay, it doesn't need to be very pixel perfect, but I think it should have some form, so to get the idea how it is going to look like. And I think we have missing something over here. Also I think we added 2 user reviews over here. This can be added in the design phase. Okay, so if you want to add it over here, you can add 2 user reviews over here. Also we can use some of the where are our layout, I guess, sorry, markup. Okay, so we can also use some markup over here, like we can add customer reviews in this area. Okay, so I'm going to move it like this, and I am going to create this and move it over here like this. Okay, so it makes sense that we are pointing about this section. Okay, so this is how you annotate your design. You can also create alternate versions where you vary your layout or your design, maybe one more mockup for the same, and send it to your client. Okay, I also use these curly brackets, maybe video of your customer using your product, something like this. Okay, so I keep on adding these annotations over here to make sure that your customer, or sorry, your client understands what I meant. Okay, then we are going to export it to PNGs. Okay, so we are going to export all it to the PNG, and we are going to send it to our client. Okay, so let's see how our PNG is going to look like. Okay, so we have landing page PNG. So this is our wireframe, and you should be proud of it. We have used most of the user experience design techniques. Okay, so make sure you annotate to explain your ideas and something like this. Okay, so in the next phase we are going to design using this wireframe and create a high fidelity or visual design phase of your landing page. Okay, so let's move on to the next lesson.